Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm in the car right now. I am going to Barnes & Noble. Please ignore my frizzy hair. It's 6 p.m. and I just got off work and my hair is a mess. It's been through a lot because it's hot in our office, so it's really frizzy. Anyway, Austin's gone for the night. He's going to dinner with some people and I have nothing else to do, so I thought I would go and look at Barnes & Noble since it's been a while since I've been there, even though I have 100 books to read from Amazon, Book Loft, from Target. I just bought a couple from Target, but I'm bored and there's nothing else to do, so I thought I would take you with me. Okay, I'm here in Barnes & Noble. There's a lot going on. There's somebody behind me who is putting on different shoes. I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated by what's happening behind me. Anyway, I'm here at Barnes & Noble. I am deciding if I want to go with my TBR. I have lots of books on my TBR that I need to buy, or if I'm just going in blind. And I'm thinking I'm just going to go in blind, because I haven't done that in a while. I'm usually really good with keeping to what's on my TBR, but no, we're just going to see what looks good. Okay. See you in there. I switched this whole Barnes & Noble around and I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm back at home now. When I say that I flew home, it means I drove at a reasonable pace. However, I cannot wait to get home to talk about the 2 books. Yes, I'm sitting on my knees because my chair is short. So I flew home because I only bought 2 books at Barnes & Noble. Okay, I'm having a rough time. When I say that I hit the jackpot, I mean it. And not in the sense that I bought a bunch of books. It was just, I got 2 really good books and they weren't on my TBR. So I feel like I found some hidden gems. Maybe not one of them, because one is a really popular author, so I can't really say it's a hidden gem because I'm sure millions of people have read this book. But the other book, I'm leaving for last. I'm gonna add a couple books in here that have been on my shelf that I haven't read yet. And so this will be just like a little haul too. I didn't get these at Barnes & Noble. I got these on Amazon and Book Loft and Target and other places. So yeah, let's get started with that. The first book that I have is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. And I have yet to get to this because I am a loser and I'm just not in a true crime mood. And I know that that's what this book is about. I believe it's a girl who moves in with her brother in Paris, in the Paris apartment, and she is living there and her brother disappears and she tries to solve his disappearance. Right up my alley, but I kind of was burnt out on the two true crime books that I already read. That was in my last video, so I've been kind of keeping this to the side for now, but I do want to get to it. This is another one that I cannot wait to read. I got this. This just came out Tuesday. Today's Friday, so this just came out Tuesday. I'm Glad My Mother Died.
Nope, that's not the title.
I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Also, we match, so that's cute. I feel like a lot of people my age grew up watching iCarly, and I really like Jeanette McCurdy, and this book I know is gonna make me cry, it's gonna make me sad, it's gonna make me happy, it's gonna make me laugh. So I know this one's gonna it's gonna be a little whiplash, but I've been following what she's been, I haven't watched any of her videos, but I've been seeing like clips of them on Instagram of what she went through while filming iCarly and how her mother kind of took over her life and just kind of abused her fame. So I'm really excited to read this. Also, she's adorable. Thank you. Next one I have is now a major motion picture. Let me tell you something about this book. I cannot find it anywhere. I do not like buying books on Amazon. I'm a local like bookshop type person, except Barnes & Noble, so scratch what I just said. I enjoy going to bookstores, so I don't love, and Target is included, I just like to have the book physically in my hand. Even if I end up reading it on my phone, I just enjoy going to a bookstore or someplace that has books. And I cannot find this. Couldn't find it. So I had to break down and I got it on Amazon. This is about a screenwriter. I'm so hot. You can tell, like my highlight is not highlight, it is sweat. This is about a screenwriter. That's the chair. I'm not in a good place right now. This is about a screenwriter. She's a young screenwriter. And
no, that's not right.
this is about an author who has a really famous series that is being turned into a movie. And I think the actor who's starring in the movie and her butt heads, they've probably fallen in love. This is the first thing on my TBR. Like I have in my Goodreads, my TBR dated, like that's how it's filtered, is through the date. And I've had this on there since forever. It's the first one on there. So I really need to read this soon. So I'm excited to read it. However, I just kind of want it off my TBR. Next one, can you tell that I'm flying through these because I really want to get to the last book because I'm so excited to talk about it. This is The People We Keep by Allison Larkin. I haven't been saying the author's name, so I apologize. If I'm not sure about a book, I don't want to spend money on it, I will rent it, borrow it. Rent/borrow from the library, and then I read it on my phone because you can borrow ebooks. And this has been also on my TBR for probably 2 years, and it's always borrowed on the library. I can never rent it. So I just ended up buying it. It looks really good. I love the cover of it. It's so cute. Matches me as well. This is about a girl who tries to make it in the music business, and it's very reminiscent of Daisy Jones and the Six, which, do I have thoughts on that book? I want to make a whole video on books, really popular books that I did not like, which there have been a few of them. I'm surprised because I think what's happening is I'm reading too many reviews on them. People are hyping them up, and the whole time I'm reading, I'm like expecting something to just hit me in the face. Like, oh yeah, that's really good, and it just hasn't been doing it for me. So this one is reminiscent of that. It follows a girl who tries to make it in the music industry, and I'm losing my stamina to do this, guys. Losing my excitement. I was on a high. On to the 2 books that I bought at Barnes & Noble. This is Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Malibu Rising and Daisy Jones and the Six. So I haven't heard anything about this, and this one, woo, this one I know is going to destroy me. This book is about a girl who falls in love, like it's love at first sight trope. They end up getting married, and he ends up dying in a bicycle accident. And it's about how her mother-in-law and her bond over the tragedy, even though they've never met and don't know each other from Adam. This is a book that I feel like I'm gonna have to save for when I have nothing to do all day and I can just read it all in one day, because I don't think emotionally I can handle reading this in sections. So maybe I'll save this. Me and Sabryn really want to do a 24-hour reading challenge, so maybe I'll save this for one of them because it's not very big. Both of these books are, like I said, I only bought 2. Both of these books are just, I was peeking at the shelves and looking at stuff that caught my eye, and this one did. Very excited about it. Taylor Jenkins Reid never disappoints, except Daisy Jones and the Six, but that was my bad because I read too much into it. Fantastic writer. And You know, I might as well just talk about Daisy Jones and the Six. Daisy Jones and the Six. Let me grab it so you can. This chair is the squeakiest chair in the world. So you can see it. Daisy Jones and the Six. This is written as an interview. It's all dialogue, which is great. That was not my problem with the book at all. I was just waiting for something big to happen. It never came, and I don't know. I liked the dialogue. I liked that there was no description of every single thing that was happening. A lot of the books that I've read recently have been super detailed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is excruciating to read. This was the complete opposite, but it is my fault. I looked up too many videos about it. I've seen too many bookstagrams, too many reels, too many TikToks, and I was underwhelmed. And TJR's writing is fabulous. It's never not good. So that's why I have high hopes for her older stuff too, but this just was disappointing, and I was really mad that I was disappointed. Now for the grand finale, I have Postcards from Summer by Cynthia Platt. This is a thickie. It's 600 pages. The cover, gorgeous. That's what caught my eye. But when I opened the cover of this book, because I have to read what it's about. I can't just pick a book up. I have to read the inside cover, which, you know, I feel like most people do. When I say that my jaw dropped when I read the description of this book, I said, you know what, it's thicky.
It's thicky.
And I don't care. I'm reading it, I'm getting it. I don't care if it's $700. I'm buying this book. It was only $20 and I had 20% off. So it was not that much. However, let me read to you the inside of this cover, because I'm not gonna paraphrase. I need you to get the whole essence. Let me know if you feel like you saw anything or recent video that was familiar about it. Let's begin. 17-year-old Lexi has always wanted to know more about her mother, who passed away when Lexi was only a child. But her dad will barely talk about her. He says he'd rather live in the present with Lexi, her stepmom, and her half-brother. Lexi loves her family too, but is it so wrong to want to learn about the mom she never got to know? When Lexi's grandma dies and leaves her a warm blue chest that belonged to Lexi's mother, Lexi is ecstatic to find a treasure trove of keepsakes. Her mom held on to letters, pamphlets, flyers, and news articles, all from the same beautiful summertime getaway, Mackinac Island, plus a cryptic postcard that hints at a forbidden romance. If Lexi wants answers, this island is where she needs to go. Without telling her dad, Lexi goes to gorgeous Mackinac Island in Lake Huron, reachable only by ferry. Cars are forbidden and bikes are the #1 mode of transportation along the quaint cobblestone streets and around the majestic hotel that looms like a high castle over charming cafes and bookshops. Following her mother's footsteps, Lexi befriends an elderly former Broadway star and a charming young hotel worker while quickly falling in love with her surroundings. But though the islands may be beautiful, it's hiding unfortunate secrets, some with her mother at the center. Could some questions be best left buried beneath the blue waters?
Excuse me?
Yes, I was buying this. I did not care if I don't know. I don't know what the situation would have been for me to not buy it, but it probably doesn't exist. Guys, I am wearing the Mackinac Island sweatshirt right now. When I was in Barnes & Noble, when I picked this book up, I was wearing this shirt. I just posted a video of our Mackinac Island adventure where Austin explained everything incorrectly, but it was beautiful. And I want to drop everything I'm doing for the next 2 days and read this. I am so glad it's the weekend because I'm about to finish. Guys, I don't know. I'm in the middle of 2 books. I'm like halfway done with both of them. Should I put those away and read this? Should I? I don't know. I just am so excited. I have not been this excited about a book in forever. I mean, like this excited, where I just can't control my emotions. I am so excited. Everything about this is just amazing. The cover, the spine, the back is a freaking postcard. It's 600 pages, which is great because I never want a book to end that I really like. This was a random pickup. Random. I mean, like, oh my gosh, that cover is so pretty. Let me read what it's about. Guys, if you've ever heard of this book, or you've read it, or you know of it, or please tell me, because I need to be reassured that this is going to be good and not bad, because I can't get this excited for nothing. Thank you. I will let you know. I will probably have a whole video on this, one way or the other, because I can't get this excited about a book, read it, and then not talk about it for another 30 minutes either way, because this book is either gonna break my heart or it's gonna be my new favorite book of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my little vlog of Barnes & Noble and for the little mini book haul that I did. I have lots of books that I need to read and I feel very overwhelmed. However, they look really nice on my bookshelf. So anyway, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.